Well, good morning from the tiny garden allotment. So, today's plans involve tidying it up, uprooting all the veg which has pretty much come to the end of its life, and I'm also going to do a soil pH test. I've never done this before, so this will be quite interesting. But I just bought this really simple set offline, and it's going to check the soil pH, and that stands for potential hydrogen, which I didn't know, which is quite cool. So I'm going to try and get a general idea of the type of soil that I have here, which will then help me hopefully grow better vegetables next spring and summer. The vegetables I'm going to uproot today is going to be my beetroot, because I want to pickle it. Time to get started. Okay, so I think I'm ready to go. It says to get a few samples from around the garden. Basically you get a trowel, poke it in about 6 inches deep, take a sliver of the soil as you were slicing a cake, and then put that into a large container, add some water, give it a good mix, and then put, it says about 8 tablespoons of the mixed soil into there with 8 tablespoons of water into there, give it a good mix, and then it said for best results leave for 8 hours, which I didn't know. Minimum 1 hour. So I'm going to do that first, then give the garden a tidy, harvest my vegetables, and then come back to here, have the grand final results of what kind of pH level is in my garden. They do look quite cool. Kind of feels like being back at school when you test for like alkalines and acids. But yeah, no, that's quite interesting. So, it says for best results use distilled water, which I don't have, so we'll see what happens with this. So yeah, the garden. As you can see, it's been a bit neglected, especially the polytunnel, to pull up all the weeds, give it a quick tidy. I'm not going to disturb the soil, and I'm going to try and replace some of the nutrients out from all. So I'm going to put some leaves in it. I've got some eggshells. I'm going to put some coffee grounds in, and some from my little tiny house. I'm going to put the ash from all the wood I burn back into the soil. So hopefully that'll up the nutrient levels. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm getting a bit cold, so I'm going to try and do this quite swiftly. It's hard to tell really. 7 or 7.5. I find that's quite good for most plants. So as you can see from that test strip, my garden looks like it is roughly the right level of pH, maybe borderlining the alkaline side, but I was quite pleased with those results. So that was quite cool. So now I'm going to cut down all my beetroot, boil it and then pickle it. Put it into this jar.
That you have exercised all your considerable ingenuity, that you have left no depth of cunning unplumbed in your quest to retrieve them.
So yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. Just a nice simple pickled jar of beetroot, all homegrown. I'll enjoy eating this. So now I'm just making like a little stir fry with these little onions and the cabbage that I got from the garden. It's nice and simple.
Single attempt to get hold of the memory suddenly seemed embarrassingly feeble. Well, the day